Hi guys, welcome down to Improve My Golf. Welcome down to a round analysis of my tournament last week at the Montgomerie here in Dubai. I did say it would be released the day after, if I'm honest. I wanted to, but I just wanted to kind of sit back a little bit, digest some of my stats and just kind of figure out what really went wrong. Obviously the score I shot wasn't great at all. Really angry with myself on the day, and certainly the day after as well. So I'm able to now use my Arcos golf, and I'm using it for every single round of golf that I'm playing. So I'm very aware of my stats, I'm very aware of my driving accuracy and my iron accuracy and my greens in regulation. Also my general handicap breakdown from department to department, whether it's driving, approach, short game and putting. And this makes it some really interesting reading. So I shot 77, 5 over par. Now I'm coming off the back of some really good golf. I played under par at the Earth course here at Montgomerie Golf Estate, which is honestly one of the best golf courses in the world and the hardest. I also played a golf course nearby called the Els Club. Basically it was designed by Ernie Els. I shot 2 under par, so again played really solid. I actually hit 17 greens in regulation, so you can probably understand how good it should have been. And I missed the green on 18 and bogeyed 18. So my golf game recently has been solid, really solid. Not for one holding a few more putts, and it would have been some really low scores in there as well. The Monty got me frustrated. Looking at my handicap breakdown, as you can see, my handicap breakdown with the drivers +5. I mean, I was ripping this thing. It was going long, it was going not so much always on the fairway, but it was literally on the fringes, it was close to the edges, it was not in any danger whatsoever. My approach play was woeful. For me personally, if I'm missing greens, I'm making bogeys. I don't make enough up and downs. As you can see as well, a 10 handicap around the green, 2 out of 8 up and downs, which is not good enough, as you probably well know. 25%, not great. And my putting is actually okay, because it got me 2 putting a lot because I was missing for par, and I wasn't putting from very close range either because my chip shots weren't great. Having never played the golf course before, I'll be honest, I missed a lot of greens in the wrong places, but I also missed a lot of greens because my ball striking with the irons was pretty awful. It was bad. It's been faultless the last few weeks. I've been hitting a lot of balls. The day before, I actually did a TrackMan combined test, which I'm going to be doing a few more of these because they are absolutely incredible practice. It's something I do a lot of with my team, with my coaching down here as well at the ETPI. So I did a test of 60 balls and my percentage ratio was pretty high, as you can see. Funnily enough, what actually let me down was my 60 and 70 yarders. Otherwise I probably would have hit around about 90 out of 100 for a score, which first time, happy. I hit my yardages really well. As you can see, actually the performance area, the major performance area for me was my driver, like in the 90s%. I got back-to-back 100 out of 100, which basically means I hit the middle of the fairway over 280 yards. So the driver's going incredible. The feel off the F8 is just superb. So loads of positives to take from the day. I started on the 13th, I started awful. I was 5 over par through 7 with no doubles or triples. So I just had 5 straight bogeys with 5 missed greens in regulation and 0 up and downs. I tell a lie, actually. I missed the 18th green in regulation as well and got up and down. So, and the 18th as well, par 5, 3rd shot into the green, caught it fat, knocked it into a bunker. So that part of it was very consistent with how I did play. I hit a lot of fat shots, caught a lot of shots, heavy ground before ball. It's very uncharacteristic, if I'm being honest. I'm normally very solid with my iron play. My striking with the irons is generally pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So I'm actually out here at the moment just hitting a few shots, just kind of working that back out of my system again, because yeah, my irons generally don't cause me any issues. So I'm going to put it down to a bad day. My wedge play, my chipping wasn't great. Like I said, I missed the greens in some of the wrong positions, therefore making the 3rd shot really hard, and then obviously not making up and down. So they were just kind of steady bogeys almost because I was missing the greens. So I'm frustrated. I've been playing really well. I'm going to put it to the back of my mind. I've got 3 weeks until my next round of golf, well, next tournament. And yeah, we're going to get the irons firing back on all cylinders. The next tournament is actually here on the Earth course, so I'd like to think I've got a good chance because I'm generally playing very well. And I'm going to keep that confidence and flying high. I'm going to keep practicing, keep playing, and hopefully the next tournament analysis will be with a little trophy or a massive check in front of me. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this quick insight into my struggles as well. We all struggle at this game. This game is hard. So quick insight into my struggles, but also taking time to reflect on your stats. Shot 77, not happy with the score, but actually it was only really one area of my game that really let me down, and that's my approach play. And when that comes back to how it generally normally is, I normally hit quite a lot of greens in regulation, then I'm not worried. I've not got an issue. I'm not running to the driving range panicking. I'm just going to clip a few shots away, get my ball striking back, and walk off with my head held high again. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.